What's up, vlog? Today I am going to run you guys a training session. Okay, so it's just gonna be me today. um yeah, I'm gonna follow what Max has planned today, and then I'm gonna show you guys a little workout that I'm gonna do, keep myself fresh, keep myself sharp. And yeah, that's gonna be pretty much it. Hope you guys like it. um yeah, it's good to see you guys. This is going to be my third vlog. So yeah, let's get it started. Let's do this. Uppercut, hook, slip, yeah. All right, peace. All right, guys, I'm doing a voice memo because there's music playing in the background, but I'm about to start the workout now, doing a little warm up. So right here, I'm doing in and outs. So I'm just going back and forth, finding that spring within my legs. I like to do this because it gives me that rhythm when I'm in my stance. So I was in southpaw, now I'm in orthodox. Orthodox is my left hand in front of me and my left leg in front of me, just like so. Just warming up, staying loose here. I hope everyone's doing good, by the way. All right, next drill, what I'm doing here is now I'm adding a jab. So we're having that same rhythm, but now I'm just adding the jab when I go forward. So check me out. When I go forward, jab, and then bringing it back when I go back. Boom, full extension on the punches too. And that means just my arm going all the way out and twisting my wrist at the end. Just like that. Look at me now, looking like Ruffy. Shout out Ruffy, man. His style is pretty fucking sick. So just getting warmed up here. I'm eventually going to add a cross. Oh, okay, now I move to orthodox. I like to train both sides. Controversial. Some coaches, they don't like when people do both sides. They like to stick with one. But I like to train both. So yeah. Now, that's my boy Max. Shout out Max. Now we're putting it all together. So I'm going forward with the jab and then going back with the cross. So I'm just throwing the 1-2s, finding that rhythm. You can see me casually switching from southpaw to orthodox. I will be doing that this video. Okay, next one. I'm shuffling from left to right and I'm adding my hooks. I'm also keeping the other hand that's not doing a hook around my temple area, to my chin area, okay? Practicing good habits. All right, now I'm doing all these shuffles here. Still just having that rhythm, trying to find rhythm. Fighting, anything is really rhythm, right? Especially boxing, martial arts, it's all rhythm. So I'm trying to find my rhythm for the day. Throwing some jab crosses, some uppercuts, just working on my body coordination. Some hooks, that kind of looks awkward, but yeah, just working on body coordination. Boom, done with the little warm up there. We're going to move on to the bag work. So here I'm throwing 20 teeps with the left leg, 20 teeps to the right, okay? Just stab in the bag right there. Bah, stab in the bag with my toes. Boom, now I'm alternating both, okay? Right here I'm feeling like Jonathan Haggerty and Rotang right here, okay? Two good Muay Thai fighters I recommend to look out and check out. I've learned a lot from them, so shout out Jonathan Haggerty and Rotang. Now I'm doing some rear kicks right here. Boom, hitting that right there. Finding my motion. Now I'm in orthodox. I get 20 on each side. Now I'm alternating knees right here on the bag. Hope you guys are liking the workout so far. If you are, like, comment, subscribe, and follow along my journey. Yeah. So right here, I'm just doing about 40 knees right here. Just keeping my body warm. And boom, I'm gassed at this point. Boom, so now I'm throwing my 1s and 2s, so jabs and crosses. Shaking it off. And working on hand speed here. So throwing as fast as I can. I'm tired at this point, but I'm still trying to throw fast. Working on my speed here. my little Bruce Lee impersonation. Now I'm going to orthodox here. Feeling like Manny Pacquiao right here. He has one of the fastest hands, honestly. Shout out my Filipino people. Boom. Working on my breathing. Now I'm working on hooks right here. So I'm in orthodox and working hooks to the body, rolling, and throwing it to the head. Now I'm in my southpaw stance, working hooks on that side. So boom, boom, ba, ba. Don't want to be behind those, man. Some juicers to the head, some juicers to the body. Just moving around the bag. Boom, ba, ba, ba. That was a sweet little combo right there. Boom, boom. All right, now throwing uppercuts as fast as I can. I get about a 40 piece right here. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. Nice. Now I'm trying to be zen at this moment. Trying to compose myself. And back at it, guys. Back at it in orthodox position, okay? Ba, 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 ba. I'm a savage, I'm not gonna lie. Just looking back at this video. Okay, now I am freestyling here. Boom, 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 boom. Freestyling, throwing the teeps that I was practicing. Throwing some elbows, so I'm throwing a vertical elbow into a horizontal elbow. Boom. I get about 20 of those. Boom, boom, boom. Just trying to craft my game, you know, guys. Boom, 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 boom. So right here, I'm just freestyling again. Boom. Hitting him with the combo right there. Body to the head. Throw a teep to a jumping knee. Trying to mimic Charles Oliveira. Boom. Throw a little side kick to the freaking gut. Ooh. Good little flow at this point. Boom. Another jumping knee into an elbow. Boom, boom. Putting my punches in together. Little combo there for you guys. Boom. Trying to practice my switch kick, because switch kicks not the best, so I'm trying to get those a little bit better. Just practicing, guys. Just practicing. Boom. Throwing some defense in there too. Some pairing. And that's the bag work, guys. Hope you guys like that. So now we're moving on to a little strength and conditioning, doing explosive push-ups. Get about 10. Now into flutter kicks. Get about 20 of these suckers. Boom. Working on my core here. Done with there. All right, boys. Now we're doing a little jiu-jitsu warm-up here. So I'm just falling on my back and bracing with my hands like so. Just like that. Now I'm doing a technical stand-up here, which is I brace my right foot down and then bring my left foot back and having my hands up just in case anybody comes. Now I'm going to practice shooting double legs, so I bring my right knee down and just slide in front of me. This is now we switch to orthodox, just practicing my double legs right there, guys. Feeling like a Russian right here, a Russian fighter. Boom, boom, boom. Got a couple of those in. Boom. Now we're working on sprawls. So sprawls here is when someone shoots for a double, you bring your hips to the ground like so and circle around, putting on your body weight. And that's my warm-up for my jiu-jitsu practice. So now we're just doing some contact now. So we're just freestyling here, going about like 50%, actually probably 40% here, and just letting each of us just get practice what we were trying to do. I do a little sweep right there, So I take the back and just fall on my butt and sweep the leg. Works every time. He gets a little sweep right there. I put my legs in onto his hips and I get out. He's controlling the arms, and then I shoot for a single leg. I get that. I try to sweep the right leg, but he has great balance and does a leg drive out of there and gets out. So that was beautiful. He shoots for the double, takes me down. I go on my butt, I get my legs out, sprawl, controlling the arms, and I get to his back like that. Shout out my 1 year in wrestling. Got that from that. Try to take the back, but he gets out of there. He goes for a single leg. I do a beautiful leg drive right there. And right here, doing a little guillotine practicing right here. So I get the guillotine in. I go on my back right here. Put the left leg in to the hips. Put the right leg on top, and I'm just squeezing that there. Now we're doing a little combo that I picked up right here. So I'll tell you guys right now. So it's going to be a double jab, boom, boom, cross, uppercut, lead knee into an elbow, and then sweep that leg right there. This is a sick combo to practice, guys. So double jab, cross, uppercut, lead knee, elbow, into a sweep. He takes the back. He's just messing around here, then does a cool sweep right there. So now we're doing some like about 5 minutes to 10 minutes just rolling. We're going about 70% here, 60 to 70. I go on my back, try to go on guard, weak guard. I'm trying to practice my jiu-jitsu. I make a rookie mistake and I go on my stomach. He takes my back. He puts his hooks in. So right here I'm screwed. Try to Granby roll. He gets that choke in. Nice. Now we're going to keep going. We're just letting each other just have fun and get our submissions in, okay? So right here, I try to go shoot for that single leg, but it was too far, man. I'm looking back at this, and I'm seeing what I'm doing wrong. I take that hand out of my chin. I go under, get the underhooks in. Take the back right here, a little sneaky, taking the back right there. And then I do that little trip, fall on my back, trip him right there. He falls on his back. And now I'm in good position, and he's in guard now. So I'm on top. Oh, he switches right there. Now I bridge up, put my hips up, and I just try to get out. Do a little Granby roll. Works this time. I take the hooks out. Hooks are when his feet are in my hip area. So that's a good way to control someone. So I'm putting my body weight on him, controlling his legs right here. I try to circle to the left. I should have kept circling, but I went to the right, and he catches me. He has a really good guard. So yeah, it's fun to work with him. He has a leg lock right here. But I'm just, surviving. Trying to figure out how to get that. I'm good in this position. He can't get me anywhere here. So we're just waiting for one of us to make a mistake. Now I try to reverse right there, and I get onto his back. So I'm good here. And we're just fighting that guard right there. I do a little leg drive and I get out of there. That was a pretty sick move by me. He gets my back and I reverse into his guard. Get that hand out of there. Controlling his legs. So I realize when someone's in guard, I have to control the legs. Okay? It could be a little bit intimidating, a little tedious when someone has strong hips and they know how to use their legs. So just controlling the legs. So I'll remember that for next time. Boom. Boom. Try to do a little knee slide right there. Trying to go to his side control. It didn't work, but that was a sick move by me. Controlling his leg, controlling his knee. I do a little leg drive right there. An arm pull. That was a cool move. Practicing. I put his head down. I jump over. Almost secured a guillotine right here. Pretty proud of myself for that move right there. Just instincts and so that's pretty dope. Try to get a guillotine. I try to practice what I was doing. Failed attempt right there. Now he takes my side. I sprawl. This is what sprawling is, guys. I went to the guillotine. I tried to do what I was practicing and I failed again. But that's all point of the thing. It's all point of practice is just to get in position. I reverse. I get him on his back. Yes. I got a headlock in, just a freaking street headlock, I would say. I get out of that because I'm not trying to hurt my boy. Now he's in his guard and I'm on top. He takes he reverses right here. He gets a side control. Controlling my legs. I'm like, God damn it. I'm controlling his arms. I take that hand out of there. He's controlling my hand. I take that hook out right there. You see that, guys? He gets an armbar. Sneaky little armbar. I'm screwed, but I'm not. I get out of there. So that was pretty dope. Now I got his back. Freaking gassed at this point. I don't know what to do. So I'm just trying to put my weight, trying to think about my next move. That's the cool thing about jiu-jitsu. It's like a chess match. It's all about thinking about what's the next move, planning 5 steps ahead, 10 steps ahead. Okay, not 10 steps, but 5 steps ahead. I try to get my hooks in. Too slow. I'm like a turtle sometimes. I do this sneaky little choke I found from my guy Chewies, the 19-year-old UFC fighter. Is pretty cool. Saw it one time, so I tried to try it, but I didn't know what to do, so it didn't work. Now we're just fighting in this position. I do a little sweet little Granby roll out of there to get out of that position. Now I'm feeling like a monkey at this point. I do a little, try to attack the leg right there. Boom. We're in position right here. Just wrestling right here at this point. I try to do a little arm pull and shoot for that single leg. Boom. Now we're done, boys. Thank you for joining in. I hope you guys enjoyed that workout. Like, comment, subscribe, and follow along my journey. And peace.